Hello everybody and welcome back to another video up on my channel. In today's video I'm going to be showing you guys this new broken weapon inside of Fallout 76 that's 3-shotting headhunt bosses. But with all that being said, let me show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So the gun that we will be using is called the Radium Rifle, and I will show you guys the exact build for it a little later down in the video, but first I want to show you guys exactly what this can do to these headhunt bosses. So then you will be able to see how much damage we are able to do to these headhunt bosses. That was the boss for this headhunt, getting taken down in 5 bullets or less, and I'm not even fully buffed or anything like that. So again, here's another headhunt, and you will be able to see exactly what I can do to these bosses. So obviously you gotta go and find this boss, but you can see how fast I was able to take him out. Again, this is with no damage buff or anything like that even on at the moment. I will show you guys the build that I will be using for this video, but honestly the build is not that important. The only thing that is really important for this build is the weapon itself. So for the build that I will be using is my laser rifle build, which I will go into the reason why a little later when I show you guys the gun itself. But this is the exact perks that I will be using, and these are the perk cards themselves that I will also be using for this build. Along with that, we have our legendary perk cards. We have strength, perception, endurance, agility, luck, and charisma. Again, this is my build where you can see it is very heavily focused on doing a lot of damage with the laser rifle, which I will also show you guys that. But the whole reason why you aren't going to really need a build for this weapon is because it is only good against headhunt bosses and enemies that take radiation damage. So let's say super mutants and ghouls don't take radiation damage, so this gun is not going to be very effective, and I will show you guys exactly what I mean in a second. But as you can see, we have science for the laser rifle and everything like that, which is just going to help you guys do a immense amount of damage outside of using the rifle. But also some of these things are going to help you also do a lot of damage with the rifle as well. So now before I show you guys the exact guns that I will be using in this video, I kind of want to explain how this works. So as you can see, I have VATSed onto them, and there is a bunch of different numbers on the top of the screen. We have their resistances to certain things, and you will be able to see that there are resistances to the radiation and how much radiation they can take. As you can see, it has a circle with a line through it, meaning they are unable to take radiation damage, and which is the whole point of this weapon. So if I start shooting this guy, you will be able to see it doesn't do nearly as much damage as, let's say, the headhunt bosses were able to do. And for that instance, all I would have to do is switch to the other gun that I'm using and use that gun instead to take out these enemies. So that is why you necessarily don't need to have a build for this, because this gun is only very useful in headhunt scenarios. You are going to be able to take out these headhunts super quickly, but really anything else that does not have is not able to take radiation damage is going to be very weak against it. So for the gun itself, this is exactly what we will be using. It is the Radium Rifle, as you can see, which we will be having Furious, Vital, Lucky Hit, pinpointers on top of it for the legendary effects. Along with that, these are all of the other non-legendary mods that we will be running with this weapon. Now with this, Furious is going to just help us get our onslaught stacks up for more damage, Vital for our crit damage, Lucky Hit because with Lucky Hit we are going to be able to crit every other shot, and finally pinpointers for that weak point damage. And over here, you will be able to see the radiation damage along with the normal damage. Now, again, these aren't just the correct numbers because you can get your bullet storm up and everything else, but just so you know that this is what is going to be doing a lot of damage to, let's say, the human enemies that are able to take the radiation damage. And then for our other weapon, we will be using the Ultrasight Laser Rifle with Quad Rapid Lucky Hit and Bullies on top of it, because this is going to be a crippling weapon. And so when you guys are not using, or when you guys are not doing headhunts inside the game, this is going to be the weapon you guys are going to want to be using. This is probably the new meta weapon inside the game. This is such a good build. If you guys are interested in the full tutorial on this weapon, I already have a video which I will link down in the description of this one, so you guys can go watch that after this. So again, we have another headhunt here, so I can show you guys exactly what both of these weapons are able to do. So we just gotta find the normal guy, and you will be able to see he gets taken out super quickly. Again, 2-star here, just taken out like nothing. It doesn't even matter anymore with this gun. It's just super easy to take these guys out. And then we have guys in power armor right here, where you can see their rad resist is still there, but it is not that low to do that much damage, as you guys are able to see. So in this instance, we would switch to our laser rifle and do all our damage with this thing. And you can see it takes them out pretty quickly when you are able to hit those shots and have a lot of AP. And then for the armor that I will be using as well is the Brotherhood of Recon armor. But if you guys do not have this armor, you can always use Secret Service or something else. The legendary effects is just the thing that matter for this build. We will be using Unyielding, Agility, Active, and Rangers. We are going to want to use Unyielding for the extra to the stats. As you can see, it's going to give us more agility, which means we're going to get more AP, more luck, so we're going to be able to crit every other. Agility for the more AP, again active for the more AP, and Rangers for the base 25% more damage. Along with that, we are going to be using the Marine Wetsuit with the protective lining and the Raider style for the +5 luck, +3 agility, and +2 perception. Again, the really thing that matters is the luck and agility. The agility for the more AP, and the luck to help us get to 40 luck threshold so we can crit every other shot. Now for the different food buffs that you guys are going to want to take for this build, starting off with the carnivore food buffs that you guys are going to want to take. You guys are going to want to have Awesome Possum Bacon, so you are able to hit the 40 luck threshold. Without this, you would not be able to have, or would not be able to hit that threshold. Along with that, we have cooked softshell meat, which gives a plus to your max AP for 30 minutes. This is very nice, so you never have to worry about running out of VATs. Along with that, anything on a stick, so fried radroach, fried scorpion, or squirrel on a stick is very good for the plus to the agility for 1 hour. Again, that's going to give you more AP. And then for the last thing, you guys are going to want to have the Radhog Burnt Ends, which is the best AP regen as a carnivore. So make this and take this when you guys want that extra AP regen. So then for the herbivore food buffs that you guys are going to want to take. Starting off with Blight Soup, because Blight Soup gives a plus to your crit damage for 30 minutes, which is an amazing buff to have on for that additional damage. Again, anything with the plus to your luck like Charlie's Feed to help you guys hit that 40 luck threshold is very important. Infused Soot Flower Tea is very nice for the plus to your max AP again, so you guys are able to do more damage and more crit damage and stay in VATs for longer. Then finally, if you guys have a company tea machine, company tea, because it gives the best AP regen for herbivores. So use Company T if you guys are a herbivore. And then whether you guys are herbivore or carnivore, Black-Eyed Susan is the best to get your damage up. It is a 10% damage increase if you guys are carnivores, and then it is a 25% damage increase if you guys are herbivores. So also use that to squeak out just a bit more damage when using this build. And then finally, for the chem buff that you guys are going to want to use is Overdrive for the flat 15% damage along with the 30% crit damage. Again, this is going to help you guys do so much more damage, not only with the crit buff, but just the base damage it gives. And then you guys will be able to see we have hit the 40 luck threshold when we take our buffs and have everything active. Along with that, you can see down here what our AP is, and we can actually get that higher depending on what food buffs we do take. But yeah, so the 40 luck threshold is the most important thing, just so we can be able to crit every other shot. And then lastly, you guys will be able to see how much damage we can do when we are full buffed. So let me take all of my food buffs real quick so you guys can see all of that. So then again, we have the 2-star, or the main guy, the 3-star right here, and you can see how much damage we were able to do to him. But with all that being said, that is where I'm going to leave it on today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video today, and I hope it helps you guys be able to complete these headhunts quicker and more efficiently when there's less of you guys on the server. If you guys are interested in any of the other videos I do on the channel, you guys should definitely go check those out. Along with that, if you guys are interested in staying up to date with all things I do, you should hop in the Discord, which is linked down in the description. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and you have a bunch of fun using this new OP weapon. But until the next video, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out!